Welcome once again to another edition of our course. We are still on WordPress site building, and where we'll be talking on today is how we can remove a section and add a section. I think that is what we'll be talking today, how we can remove and add a section in a page. Now, what do they mean by a section? Now, a section in a page, it is a particular area, a particular post in that page that you need to take away while the page still remains the way it is. You only take that particular section away while the page still remains the way it is. That is what they mean by a section. Now, let's go and see what we have there. Let's go so that we see what we have there. Now, this is our website. In that website, we have so many sections. Now, the first section that we can see here, this number 1 section, is a section of what? Objectives. Is a section that is written as objective. Is a kind of objective section. That means it talks about the objectives of the website. That is the main thing here is talking about. Now, if we still go down again, let's say for example, we go down again. Now, when you go down, there is still another section that you will see. This is another section. This is also another section. So, and this is another section here. Testimonial section. Then we have pricing plan section. So all these are comprises in a what? In a page. Here now is contact us section. This place you are seeing so is contact us section. So what we want to do now is we want to remove a section. We want to remove a section from here and add another section. We want to add pricing section because we believe that there is no pricing here. So what are you going to do? Now, the things you are going to do is this. You go to your what? Your dashboard. When you go to your dashboard, which is where you are doing your editing from. Now, remember, I taught us one thing, that there are plugins that we need to bring in here. Though I reinstalled this template again, so the plugins are not here. So the 2 plugins that we will bring in here is a plugin that is called Element Kit, and okay, we have Element Kit here. I think, is it for this one? I think it is not. Yeah, let's see if it is for this one. Yeah. No, it's not for this one. It's a different one entirely. It's a different one entirely. It's a different. So let's locate the dashboard for this website. This one. Okay, this is the dashboard. Let me do it very well so that you not get confused. Let me take all this one away. All right. So I'm working with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is the dashboard here. What are we going to do? We go to plugins and add plugins. In our previous lessons, I've taught us what plugins is all about. So I will not be defining plugins again, because go back and watch videos on plugins. Now we download Element Kit. Download element kit. Now this is the element kit, though the image has not shown, but when it shows, I'm going to show you. Then you install. When you install, you activate. Now it has been activated, and because of the activation, it has been added to the number of the installed plugins. Now this is it. What you do, come here and enable auto update. Now it has been done. Then go back again and add another plugins again. Come here and add another plugins. That is what I mean. Then you click add. Then you click on starter template. Now this is the starter template, though the diagram, the images have not shown. We install. Now after installing, you activate. Now it will bring you to this interface. Don't get panic. You don't have anything to do with this place. You don't have anything to do with this place. So what you just do is to do what? Is to go back to the what? Dashboard. Exit to dashboard. Now we have downloaded our what? Plugins. Now this is where we are editing our job. Those plugins that we download, do what? Will appear here. On our edit with Elementor, it will appear here. But before it appears here, let's go and refresh our Elementor editor. Okay, now this is where we are. Let's go down. You see now that those two plugins that we installed, which is this one and this one, this is how the diagrams look like. This is the images. Though when we were installing it, the image didn't pop up, but this is the image to represent what we installed, this and this. So now, why do we bring in plugins? Remember, we were doing something before, but because we want to bring in something, so we have to do what? Bring this what? We have to go and bring in these two plugins. Though our initially we are not, is not to go and bring these plugins. That was it wasn't our topic, but because of one certain thing we want to bring it in, then we need to go and install the plugins. So we have installed the plugins. Now we want to bring in a section. Remember, we are looking to bring in a section, and the section we want to bring in is this what? Pricing section. Is not here. There's no pricing here. So because it's not here, we want to bring it in. That is the main goal. Why this thing? Why we are coming to this place? That is the main goal why we come here. Now, how do we bring in this pricing section? We will now come to this place we'll add something here, plus, add a section here. When you add a section, then click plus here. Then let it be pure rectangular section. You see now, let it be pure rectangular section. Now, we want to put in something here. Then what shall we do? We will now go to, okay, sorry, don't do it here. Remove the rectangular section. Only what you do, just click plus. It will give you all this place. Then if you click it, you click this element kit. Don't click this plus. I did mistake. Don't click plus. Click this element kit or starter template. Let's say we click element kit here. Now, remember, I once taught you this thing in our previous videos on how you can bring in a page. This time around, it is no longer a page again. It is a section. And the section we are bringing in is a pricing section. Where are we going to go? We'll come here and click this section here. That is what we are going to do. You click the section. You wait for it. Now, this is the section. It has brought us to where we begin to select our section here. But remember, they are very, very, very many. How can you do it? Instead of going typing, you come to this place where it is written category. You see it now, category. That is one. You do what? You will click. Now when you click it, it will give you different category here. Haul, heading, pricing. You go to I think I saw price. Now this is pricing here. We are looking for pricing. You click on pricing. It will bring you different section under pricing. Now look at it. Anyone you feel like you want to choose. You see? Anyone you want to choose. You do what? You go for it. But some are premium, while some are what? Are free. I think so. Or all might be free. But anyone you feel like you want to choose, you do what? You choose it. You see? You see? That is how it is. Now, let me say I choose this one. I will click insert. Now when I click insert, it will automatically, it will do what? It will be added to what? To this place. You see? Though it's still coming up. We are not through yet. The color style, it needs to come out. That's why you see this preloader. But it means we have what? We have input, or we have inserted a what? A pricing plan here. We are bringing a pricing plan into this our website, and that pricing plan is a section of it. It does not affect the whole website. You know, the page still stands, but where we did changes to is what? Is this section here. So this is how you can add a section to your what? To your website, by taking in bringing the plugins, element kit and starter template, and with that you go to the sections of in the element kit or in starter template, you go to where the row section. Anyone you need, if it is the pricing, you go to click on the category to bring you pricing. You choose the pricing you want to get. So that is all for now in this class. I believe in our next class we are going to talk on other things. So join me in our next video. Though this thing is still loading, if it finish loading, this color will do what? You see the color it has before it comes. So that is how you can add a section to your page. Thank you.